welcome everyone to Financial Landing Show, where we live, think, and work differently, and we believe everyone is born to thrive. Today we have Gyan, the celebrity barber. And it's not spelled John John, it's Gyan. Okay, so I looked up your Instagram profile. So you're like this jack of all trades. I'm gonna read what it actually says here.
Of course.
So you're UAE #1 barber, you're multi-talented, you're a comic actor, you're AC technician,
Yeah.
aluminum fabricator,
Yeah.
king of fade in the UAE. That is so diverse. I'm like,
Yeah.
how do you mix in barbering, AC, and all? Okay, how did it all start? Give us an introduction of who you are.
John is just a normal person like any other person. Barbering is just a hobby. I grew up with it at the age of I think 13, 14. I knew how to barb. I used to barb my dad, my siblings, so I grew up with it. So, but I have I'm AC technician, which I have my certificate valid. I work in UAE in UTS career, which is almost more than 2 years. Yeah, I did fabrication work also.
There's this gentleman named Mark Twain, and he says, find a job you enjoy doing, and you would never have to work a day in your life. So you already told us when you discovered what you love to do. You said you were a kid, and it just came naturally. Can you remember a specific experience that you was like, okay, this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life? Was there anything in your childhood that you can think back on?
In childhood, I wanted to be a footballer at that time, but you know, back in Africa, like let's say where I'm coming from, there's no support from that. So, but once I know how to barb, I went to school a little bit, so that's why I become a technician. But I don't love it. I don't love it. But barbering, I have passion for it.
Now, did someone tell you to go be a technician, or is something you took up on your own?
My dad, back home, they would tell you once you don't want to further education, you have to get something on your own. So I got that certificate, but
Was there anyone that noticed that you were good at barbering?
a lot, a lot. If I would not lie, when I was a kid, any person or anybody that I touched his hair or her hair used to tell me, you are a professional. But at that time, I was like, I'm just doing it for fun. But when I came to UAE and I realized that what people were saying at that time is true, so I need to divert and do the barbering. And boom. Now, I think most of UAE professional footballers, I'm the one taking care of them.
So that's where the celebrity barber.
Yeah, that's how it started. My friends started with it. Now you are cutting for footballers, that means you are a celebrity barber. So, and I don't want to miss my name. That's why I brought my name first, which is Gyan Celebrity Barber.
I love the branding.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's
I
how
love
I
it
got
so
it
much.
from.
Were your parents on board with you switching from AC to barbering?
They are okay with it because that one is feeding the family, so they can't complain. So
Because
I'm
it's
okay.
paying the
It's
bills.
paying.
It's paying the bills. Money talks. Money talks. Can you give the viewers some advice on following their passion and their dreams?
Yeah, fabricator as well. I have my certificate, and I'm a technician, but I put that one aside. Once this barbering is feeding the family, and I love doing it.
So you're saying it's okay to do something in the meantime,
Yeah.
as you are following your passion,
your
and then
passion.
once your passion starts to monetize, bringing money, then just do that completely. There's an American radio host named Dave Ramsey, and he said, "Live like no one else, so you can live like no one else."
Yeah.
So what that means is, if you live in a challenging way right now, you'll be able to enjoy incredible opportunities and advantages later.
Yeah.
Some celebrities that come to mind are Steve Harvey, Tiffany Haddish, Tyler Perry. They went through some adversities, like they actually slept in their car, they were homeless and whatnot. Is there something you had to do in order to follow your passion? You remember some type of adversity you had to face that get to you to where you are now?
Back in the days, imagine I'm not having even a car. I'm sleeping with maybe five guys in the room, and everything changed all of a sudden. I knew where I'm coming from. So I passed through challenges, which, these other people will be beating you. for you to be strong enough. And I passed through all those challenges.
So there's a saying that luck or success is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. What would you say are 3 character traits that you possess that got you to where you are in life?
I think one main thing is discipline. Because
Discipline.
I discipline myself a lot. Sometimes friends might tell me, let's go here, but once I love my job, and that makes me like take care of the family, it makes me strong. Like, no, I'm not going to the party, but I can go to work and get something. Because if I go to party, I'm going to lose money. But if I be in that work, that means I'm going to get something.
Okay.
So I discipline myself. Apart from discipline, I think to give respect to people that you associate on the way, because I give them the respect even than myself. I'm taking care of Arabics, I'm taking care of Americans, I'm taking care of Africans, like mix. So with that, you have to respect everybody equal. You cannot say that, okay, this is special than someone. No, I give respect to every other person as the same as I give it to the elders, the same I give it to the
Okay, so
young
you
ones
treat
as
your
well.
clientele the same.
The same.
You don't treat them differently
No,
because
I
I mean,
don't
money is the
treat them.
same color.
Yeah, money is the same color.
Money is the same color. No matter who gives it to you, it's
Of
the
course,
same color and it
of
spins
course.
the same.
Yeah. Something that helped me at the same time is to save. Once you end up something, I used to save a little.
So the discipline, respecting other people,
Yeah.
and saving, making
Yes.
sure you're saving
Yeah,
something.
that
I love that.
Yeah.
What's the why behind everything you do? What is your life's purpose?
I want to be who I want to be. I don't want to be like any other person. I just want to be me. When you hear of me, Gyan, okay, you add the rest. That's what I want to do. I don't want to be like anybody. No. Yeah.
So that's your why,
That's
just
my
to
why,
be
yes.
authentically you.
Yeah.
Second part of that, so what is your life's purpose? What's your purpose for life? Why do you think you're here on earth? Why did God wrap your spirit in flesh?
My purpose is to establish business back home so I can employ people that.
That's good. We
Yeah.
talk about this all the time.
Yeah.
That we feel as though people would not leave their country if they had jobs.
Yeah.
There was opportunities to be employed. Why would you leave if your country was offering you, jobs? So if
Yeah.
you can do that, you can take back.
Yeah.
Take back jobs to your country.
Yeah.
You will be doing society
Yeah, that one is
a
fair.
huge favor. Describe an experience in your life that changed your values.
Travel change my value because when I was back home, I was working though, I end up good, but I was tired. I was sick and tired of living in back home. So my mindset was I have to get out from the country. But I came here, I started saving because back home I don't save at all. So I think this has changed my value as a person.
Using just one word, name something that drives your success.
That's hard work.
How many hours you work a day? How many days you work a week?
12 hours a day,
Uh-huh.
and I think 6 days in a week.
Only one day off.
Only one day off.
Wow. Wow.
And even that one day, sometimes I might be here, spend hours, then I leave again.
But it's really not hard work because you enjoy it.
Yeah, I enjoy doing
You
it.
enjoy
but
it.
But it's all part of the hard work.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Okay. What new or additional skill do you think you need now to take yourself further, take your business further, take your craft further?
this work is like every day you are learning. So I'm a comic actor as well, but that doesn't mean I'll be in the salon and make fun to the people. But how to relate to the people also sells the business as well. So
Marketing.
yeah, that's
So
that
I
is
think
it.
that's key for everybody.
Yeah.
Marketing. I mean, why would companies spend so many billions of dollars on marketing?
Yeah.
Especially we have this thing in the U.S. called Super Bowl.
Yeah.
They spend like millions of dollars to be in front of all of those people. Why? Because they want those people to buy their goods.
Yeah.
So it lets you know how important marketing is for your business.
Yeah.
What is the reason you get up in the morning?
The reason why I get up in the morning?
Yes.
Yeah, because God has given me another chance to live. So It makes me happy when I wake up. So I give thanks to him because he gave me another life.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. So it's not the money. It's
It's
God.
not the money, it's God. It's not the money, it's God.
It's God. Okay,
Yeah.
I love that answer.
But money cannot wake you up, you know.
Exactly. Only
Yeah, so
God
it's
can wake
God.
you up.
Only God,
Exactly.
yeah.
Here's our last question to round up. What does success look like to you?
It's very beautiful.
So like multiple barbershops, not only in
Yes,
UAE,
of
back
course.
in Ghana,
Yes.
and probably expanding into
Of course.
movies
Yeah.
and things like
Yeah,
that.
that is what we are planning for. And I know it's going to be beautiful at the end of the day. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Because that one I have to hide it, you know.
Oh,
So
okay.
when it happens, then people will understand what we were planning for, you know.
I get you. Like Daniel always says, your secret is your power.
Yeah, secret is your power. That is
Yes.
true. Yeah. So,
Okay, so we have John the Barber here. We're here reporting live from his barbershop in Abu Dhabi, the capital of UAE. I'd just like to thank him for taking time out of his busy schedule. He actually has a client in the chair and right now and someone else at the wash bowl to have this interview with us.
Yeah.
So John, we just wish you the very best of favor, you know, in your business, in your future, in your personal life.
thank you so much. Love you all.